Hey everyone, I hope you are all doing well. If you have been watching my shorts, then you already know that I'm a huge fan of the show The Big Bang Theory. But I'm an even bigger fan of the show Friends. These are two among the most popular sitcoms in the history of television. The advent of the OTT platforms has given these shows even a wider audience. They are so popular that even a person who has not watched them are likely to be familiar with its iconic one-liners or running gags like
Up and down, and I say, "Hey, how you doing?"
That's my spot.
However, the people who have watched both of them can tell that they are very similar to each other. Basically, both of these shows revolve around a group of six friends. However, that is not a unique scenario in the world of sitcoms. The makers usually employ many similar tropes to keep the shows interesting. In this video, we are going to look at 5 similar tropes that are used in both Friends and The Big Bang Theory.
So happy.
What's the best way to kick off a sitcom? Bring in a new character who shakes things up. The pilot episodes of these shows start with the same trope. Both shows begin with a core group of friends, but the real story begins when an unexpected newcomer arrives. In the show Friends, it's the arrival of Rachel, a long lost friend of Monica, and in The Big Bang Theory, it's Penny, Sheldon, and Leonard's next door neighbor. Do you think the writers deliberately made the new characters' love interests to keep things spicy? Let us know in the comments. A nerd falls for someone completely out of their world. Sound familiar?
Hey, hey, I've seen this one. I've seen this one. This is a classic.
You have seen it twice. In Friends, we see Ross, a paleontologist, fall in love with his childhood crush Rachel, who is a beautiful but somewhat spoiled young lady. Ross's wait is finally over when they start dating each other, but their relationship gets complicated, and their on and off relationship keeps the viewers engaged. Similarly, in The Big Bang Theory, Leonard, a scientist, falls in love with a beautiful lady next door. His neighbor Penny is a carefree young waitress and aspires to be an actress. Leonard falls in love with her and it was love at first sight. This starts Leonard's attempts to win her heart, which he eventually succeeds in. They two have a complicated relationship that keeps the show interesting. We are talking about two shows that revolves around a group of friends, so we have got to have a central place for them to meet, right? For Friends, it's all about the comfortable orange couch at Central Park. For The Big Bang Theory, it's the sacred couch in Sheldon's apartment. Just don't sit in a spot. The Big Bang Theory gang also hangs out at the Cheesecake Factory, and for the guys, the university cafeteria becomes a central spot for hangout. Similarly, the gang at Friends spend a lot of time at Monica's apartment as well. What is the central hangout spot of your gang? Weddings play a big part in all kinds of shows. However, in these two sitcoms, weddings are very peculiar. The makers of the shows make the weddings very quirky. Do you remember Ross's marriage? Marriages? Weddings are supposed to be memorable, but in Friends and The Big Bang Theory, they are unforgettable, but for all the wrong reasons. Phoebe attends Susan and Carol's wedding with a ghost, Ross says the wrong name at the altar, Rachel gives everyone a show at Barry and Mindy's wedding, and the list goes on. Similarly, in The Big Bang Theory, Raj becomes the best party planner for Howard and Bernadette's wedding, and Stuart Bloom becomes the center of attraction in Sheldon and Amy's wedding. Not only that, the build-up to all these weddings are very interesting as well, hence the trope quirky weddings. Do you think Sheldon and Monica are similar characters? Some of you might say that they are not. I don't think that they are similar either. But what about their obsessiveness? In that light, they are both very controlling. While we can say that Sheldon is a special boy with special needs, Monica is a control freak. Nah, she's also a very special young lady with some special needs. Wherever Sheldon goes, he tries to control even the smallest thing in that place. Therefore, he has a more strict policy at his apartment. You cannot live with him if you have not signed his roommate agreement, and if you have, he's going to obsessively control everything. From when and for how long you are going to use the bathroom, to the temperature of the thermostat in the apartment. And respect his spot. It's sacred. Similarly, Monica is also very obsessive about a lot of things. You cannot keep the furniture in the living room the same way after it is moved. It doesn't matter if you use a measurement tape to make it perfect. Well, if you are not Chandler, you shouldn't even think about it. Sheldon's rules could fill a textbook, and Monica's cleaning skills could launch a professional cleaning service. Anyway, if there were a competition in cleaning a room, who do you think is going to win? Sheldon or Monica? At the end of the day, both shows remind us why we love sitcoms. Relatable characters, hilarious tropes, and moments that stick with us forever. It doesn't matter if you like to go to the Central Park Mall or the Cheesecake Factory. We can all agree these shows are classics. What is your favorite Friends or the Big Bang Theory moment? Let us know in the comments.